Alright, this is one of those schizophrenic moments. This is Mike Coppolino. I'm going to be doing stand-up comedy in an alley behind a bar because it has a good sound, but it doesn't have an audience, so you don't know what you're going to get. I don't know what I'm going to get. Like I say, this is just how it usually starts. Alright, hey, I'm Mike Coppolino, and I look like I smell. Yeah, I look like drugs. Thank you. Alright, those are quick. People keep telling me I live in a bad neighborhood because I live there. Yeah, actually it's not true. I live in a bad neighborhood because they sell heroin there. Thank you. I think marijuana is a gateway drug. It's a gateway for realizing your boss is an asshole. Alright. So, cocaine, heroin, PCP, what are these? Nouns. Nouns. Like, those aren't real drugs. Like, real drugs start with bath salts. Bath salts are real drugs. You know? You know, just because some guy shoots someone's face off on a bicycle path in Florida doesn't mean the whole experience is so terrible. And bath salts are pretty good, you know? Like, for every guy that shoots someone's face off high on bath salts, it's like 10,000 people just visiting the emergency room with a shampoo bottle shoved up their ass. And then everybody else, the millions of other people high on bath salts, have a great time, including those other people high on bath salts. Everyone has a great time on bath salts. It's a great drug. My favorite drug is power, actually. So I'm supposed to be roasting a tech company. I guess they just invited a homeless person to roast you. So that's awesome, you know. Look in the mirror 20 years in the future, right? That'd be great. You know. I'm actually old enough to remember reality. I think that's why they hired me. That's why they hired me. I know I'm old enough to remember reality because when I was in kindergarten, I made ashtrays in class. When I was in kindergarten, I made ashtrays in class, and I got graded on it. You know, I made a pretty cool ashtray, and then when I got it home, my parents were super happy to see it. They thought, oh, the school is teaching you real good, you know. But now times have changed, you know. Schools are just teaching you to be autistic, you know, to get ahead in life, and that's why we're all here. Thank you. All right. Yes, some of you are smart enough to watch your eyes go bad. Some of you are smart enough to watch your eyes go bad. The rest of you are wearing glasses. All right. This is a pretty small company. No one's Zuckerberged anybody yet, right? You're all still. Maybe one of you has been Zuckerberged once, and now the rest of you are gullible. How am I supposed to roast a tech company again? Let's see. You ever feel like you want to choke yourself in a closet? And then you choke yourself in a closet because you're a big Star Wars fan? Alright. How are you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, sir? Did you marry your Tinder date? Did you marry your Tinder date, or did you just have a sex doll? Alright. Nobody has a sex doll anymore because there's real dolls now. I mean, real dolls are not sex dolls. They aren't. They have articulated muscles, they got movable joints, they got bone structure, you know, and they got a wide range of prices, depending on how much rigor mortis you want in a girlfriend. Thank you. Alright. Oh. Yeah, are these dating jokes going over well with you, sir? Sir, how much of an underling are you? Like, do you actually inflate the doll, or do you have a solid one? Oh. People say the hardest thing about being in the Illuminati is listening to conspiracy theories long enough to get blamed for them. But it's not true, actually. The hardest thing about being in the Illuminati is staring at Iggy Azalea's ass and making sure it stays important. Thank you. Actually, that's the laziest thing about being in the Illuminati. The hardest thing is actually coming up with all the facts. You know, it's tough. It's tough. I've done acid, obviously. I mean, you could tell. I've done acid over 250 times. Yeah, this year. Acid doesn't affect me. Yeah, you're all like this, right? You're sober like this. Like, it doesn't affect me. I seriously, I wake up every morning and think, oh great, the sky's exploding. How should I dress? You know, covered in ants or covered in spiders. Like, what do I choose? You know, that's how you get up. That's how you get all these vibrant colors on the computer, right? Oh, man. You know, I actually do acid just to do normal things. I had to draw 5 hits of acid just to do my taxes. You know, I had to reclaim an astral body as a blind dependent. You know, you're familiar with the tax codes, right? Yeah, you're geniuses. Yeah, I actually claimed that deduction when it was legal back in 1989, and then the stock market crashed. They took it off the books, but, you know, I love drugs, so I just kept keeping up with the tax codes in my own special way. And so I've been audited 3 times. Yeah, I've been audited. I never really worry about it because I save all my receipts. Yeah. The last time I was audited, this tax assessor came up to me and says, hey, Mr. Coppolino, it says here you have 19 sole proprietorships. You have 19 sole proprietorships. You have 44 limited liability corporations. I don't know if that's possible. 19 sole proprietorships. Also, you have this weird non-profit corporation that exchanges currency between Malaysia and Greece. Mr. Coppolino, how can you possibly exist on $4,000 a year? And I looked at that tax assessor and I said, I don't even know I'm really here right now. Like, how do you even know this is my address? It's not even my address. This is my billing address. This is a coffee shop. Alright. And that's how you get out of an audit. That's actually not how you get out of an audit. That's just what's going to happen to you because you think you're too smart. Because you make $20,000 more than the national average. You know. How you doing tonight? How you doing? Are you athletic? Oh, man. Like, what do you do in your spare time? Like, is this all just ping pong muscle? Because I know there's probably like 3 ping pong tables here. It has to be. I mean, you're a respectable tech company. God. You know, people sometimes ask me how I am, and I say socially awkward, and then I wait. And I wait for them to say something cool, and I've been waiting a long time here. So where do I start? Where do I end? I mean, this is like, we're supposed to do like roast you for 7 minutes. I don't know if I've roasted you enough. Like, how much money do I make off of this? Like, how much money? I'm pretty cheap, right? I'm like a homeless guy. So your tech company hired a homeless guy, like, to roast you. And this is what you get anyways. That's the closer. I guess that's the closer. These are all jokes. I only did 7 minutes. This is about 7 minutes, right? You know, do I get, like, free food, too? Do you have, like, sliders? Do you have sliders at this roast? Like, who's your catering company? Like, Heartburn? Is it Heartburn? Is it just barbecue? Alright. Anyways, don't get Zuckerberg. I've been Mike Coppolino. Have a great night. Alright, let's see how well that was. Oh, that was like 9 minutes. That's like 9 minutes of roasting like a tech company. I don't know. Let's see if I get the job. Will I get the job? I don't know. Like, it pays, like, how much does it pay? Like, how many people are going to be, like, serving? Anyways. Alright, now I got to get back to, like, actually doing performance, like, real performances. So, that's just a special edition of this comedy album I'm putting out. I'm putting out a comedy album called Jokes for Schizophrenics, which is, it's just like me doing street comedy, and doing it for the only audience that's actually aware of what I'm doing, who's usually just schizophrenics who think their medication isn't working. That's my audience. That's what happens. Like they hear the microphone and they think their medication isn't working, and they stop and have psychotic episodes, and then they break down in front of me, and then I record them on albums. So that's super interesting for you because you're probably into like torture. So, anyways, that's unintentional. It's unintentional torture. Actually, all these jokes are geared towards talking down schizophrenics that are having psychotic breaks. So I'm actually doing a good thing. I mean, because otherwise you'd just be pissed off at traffic noise. So anyways, that's the end of this. This is like a special, right? It's a special for that album. Or several albums. You should look me up on YouTube and make sure like I'm adequate for whatever I'm doing. Thank you. I've been Mike Coppolino. Have a great night.